Let's take a look now at a couple of highlights tonight before we take you out to Columbus. 1-0 after that Will Bruin goal, but the Crew would score twice rather quickly past Tally Hall in the next 14 minutes to go up 2-1. Then past the 80-minute mark, Bruin and Ching here.
Brian Ching has scored from Will Bruin. It is now 2-2, his first of the year, and 79th in his career. As tonight he has
Brian
surpassed
Ching doing the honors there. We've seen that many times for the Houston Dynamo, and that was the equalizer tonight. Tied this match at 2 apiece, and again, time would run out. 2-2 tie there in Columbus, the Dynamo and the Crew, but a good road point tonight for the Dynamo. And for more on that, let's take you back out to Columbus, Ohio. The guys who called it tonight here on Local 2, Glenn Davis and Eddie Robinson. Guys, what a final 15 minutes tonight.
Yeah, it was like somebody shot a gun, Randy, and it was off and running. Certainly the entertainment value good at the end. And in the end, Eddie, the Dynamo pick off a point here, another good road result.
It's mental fortitude. You'd like to see a little bit more of it earlier on when they have the lead. You know, they're going to go back to it. A mistake. They let Columbus get back in the game, get their momentum back. Leads to a second goal, and the Dynamo had to play from behind. Fortunately, they were stuck with it, got another goal, got another road point, and that's the most important thing.
Road points are being earned also by a goalkeeper, Tally Hall.
What a fantastic night by Tally, and we talked about it again before the game. Tally's making big saves when he has to. He's coming up big in big opportunities and saving his team.
Tally Hall does it again. The game summary brought to you by McDonald's. It starts off here in the first half with the Columbus Crew coming out to Tally Hall preparing for this one, and he would know he was going to have a great game. Emilio Renteria.
Renteria gets free, trying to connect with his strike partner tonight. Couldn't quite get it on target. Adam Moffett leaning a little far back. You know, we talked about it. It's where where the Dynamo missed Brad Davis a little bit. Long ball. It was a physical game. It was a little bit physical than I think it looked. Will Bruin knocking heads, but comes right back into it. Gets a strike on target. Makes Grunbaum make the save, and Javon Watson 1v1. Getting the ball across again. Will Bruin getting on the end of it. Just can't quite get it on target. And it's Andrew Haino, again, defensively tonight. Another one of our keys. Team defending. Renteria again getting the ball in a dangerous position, but well defended by Bobby, well held by Tally, no rebounds. That man again, Will Bruin. And in the first half, well saved by Grunbaum. Maybe an omen with Will Bruin getting a lot of chances. Think he's going to get on something.
So 0-0 in the first half. On to the second half we go, and Columbus, Vukovic having a good game out wide, opportunity there. And then Brian Ching would provide this tester from long range. Grunbaum with a flying save there, picking that one out of the corner.
A fantastic save. Dynamo continue to put things on net. Finally get it.
58th minute, Will Bruin with the back of his head would put the Dynamo up 1-0.
Then I think the Dynamo let their foot off the gas a little bit, you know? I mean, Javon got that one opportunity, but it was a little bit against the run of play, I think.
Now, this was a bit self-inflicted. Don't win the initial ball. And then watch this, Renteria's pressure. Hall couldn't use his hand, tried to head it away. To me, it looks like it goes in off the left foot of Andre Haino. It's now tied at 1.
It does, but at the end of the day, you know, bad decision by Andrew, maybe poor decision by Jeff. Maybe can he clear it?
And then Gavin, this is just an absolute rocket.
Nothing needs to be said there. What a strike.
That was in the 74th. So it's now 2-1 Columbus, and then the Dynamo. Well, how about this? 79th career goal for Brian Ching, squared into the box by Will Bruin. Look at that emotion and passion.
Unbelievable. They love it. But watch Will Bruin's movement. The ball gets crossed. He doesn't give up on it. Tally Hall, the man of the night, the sequence of the night. Andrew Haino does exactly what he should be doing.
Hey, you saw that. 3 saves from Tally Hall in that sequence. Unbelievable. Here's the final stats. Take a bite out of that, Eddie.
If you'd have told me that there would have been a total of 33 shots at the end of the night, never would have guessed it, let alone 13 on goal.
All right, so if you're Dominic Kinnear, what are you doing in the locker room right now saying to your team?
Saying, guys, that's 1 more down, 2 more to go before we get to go home. But these next 2 weeks, crucial. Can they get another point, 3 points, 4 points, 6 points, and really put themselves in prime position when they get to play a lot of games at home?
Brian Ching tonight scored his 79th goal. He's with Adam Clan.
All right, Brian, the wily veteran comes in and does it again. Just take us through that sequence on that goal.
I think it was a ball played in. Chad tried to clear it, went right to Will. I just kind of anticipated the ball coming across the box, and Will put it across there, and I was fortunate enough to get on the end of it.
How gratifying was it, especially when you guys had that 1-0 lead, but then you fell behind with a wild sequence there, to be able to come out of here with a tie?
Yeah, I think once we went ahead, they kind of picked up the pressure a little bit until they got 2 goals, and then credit to the guys. We kind of stepped it up when we needed to, and then we had Tally make some big saves at the end to keep it 2-2. So a good, hard-fought road point for us, and considering we went down and had to come back, we'll take it.
Kind of leads me to my next question. You guys, that road warrior mentality, it's like the beat keeps going on. You've got the light at the end of the tunnel, 2 more on the road before you finally get to play in that new Palace. But again, to get this tie here, that's got to be good for you guys.
Yeah, it feels great for us to get a point on the road. I've always said this, it's difficult to go on the road and win in this league, and to start off the season with 7 road games and only 1 loss to this point, we're definitely happy with it.
All right, Brian Ching, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
All right, so Adam Clanton down there with Brian Ching. I think one thing, I go back to that goal. I just get the sense that Brian Ching is always aware of the next play. In other words, I think he's thinking, you know what, this ball's coming across to me before other people are.
Absolutely. He knew there was really only one place that Will Bruin could cross that ball. He saw it coming. He said it in the interview. He anticipated where it was going and got a foot on it.
Brian Ching got his 79th. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back here with much, much more. The Dynamo end up in a 2-2 draw here today with the Columbus Crew. We'll take another look at that wonderful goal from Brian Ching. Again, 79th of his career, set up by Will Bruin. And how about this emotion from the captain?